all your power away, right? When you start cheating, because now let me tell you what cheating looks like from a man's point of view, or when you're multiply doing all these things. Let me strictly from a man's point of view. Now I got to keep my phone on vibrate. You know what I'm saying? My eyes get real big. Now with the iPhone, I put do not disturb on, you know what I mean? And then I can really say, like you mentioned before in the last podcast, like I just don't answer the phone when I'm with somebody. But now all these different things, because now you ask me,
it's a part-time job.
Exactly. And it's a very draining part-time job once you realize what you're doing, because now my bun asking me, well, what you do today? You know, and I'm sitting here now, I'm lying. Oh yeah, you know, I was with the fellas, and in reality, I'm at the hotel. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm constantly lying. So now, really, once you get away from that and you get back to that, now I'm Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. You know what I mean? Because now I'm that guy that I don't want to be. So, but again, after so long of consistently doing that, and people do that, it don't really become a problem, because that shit is some abnormal shit that has really become normal, and it's just like. So therefore, if you're constantly lying and I'm doing this and I'm doing all these things, I'm looking at the phone. I can't answer the phone. I done did this. I done did that. God forbid, if I'm fucking multiple people.
Oh, it's draining.
Golly, you know.
I just don't even know how people keep up.
Right, no.
I mean, but they try, but you always, somebody falls through the cracks. Something falls through the crack. Always. At some point, you're going to get caught. Right, you're going to get caught. The information somebody's going to get emotionally attacked. Yeah. Somebody's going to get mad and try to reach out to your girlfriend or your wife. Somebody's, all of those. Somebody going to knock on your door. Somebody going to knock on your door. Somebody going to send you something in the mail, show up in your job. Shit happens. Yeah. Reality happens. Yeah. And it's hard to just say, okay, yeah, I can cheat. Some people get away with it for years and never get caught. And it's just like, if you could do it for years like that, it is like, that's your character, and it's always like, oh yeah, especially like you said, for a man, it's new. My wife, especially when you're married, I've had, guy friends say, oh, my wife don't have sex anymore. We have holiday sex. We have anniversary sex.
Heard that too.
You hear that. Then you wonder, but it's whack, but it's a reality. You don't know how much of it is true. Some of it is true. Yeah. Some people, wives, withhold sex. Women withhold sex. Women use it as power all the time.
But why y'all do that?
I don't, because to me, it's just, why? I'm not hurting just you. I'm hurting me too, because I like sex. So it's not always convenient to do that, but a lot of women do it. Right. So in that case, and he's like, well, he's reaching out, you're using that, but at the same time, to your point, Marty, that's within you. That's not, it has nothing to do with your wife, because have a conversation, get some counseling. Fuck it, I don't know. Figure that shit out. But cheating shouldn't be your go-to.
Yeah.
When you're in a committed relationship, it shouldn't be, oh, let me just go cheat.
Oh, no. Ho. It starts like this. You're dealing with some. I can speak for myself. I've been in relationships, and I've always like, oh, you need a helper. But I went into it with that mentality. Oh, she needs some help. I like her, and she got all them qualities, but she ain't fucking me the way. So of course I'm gonna keep something on the side that's helping her out. You know what I mean? But in reality, I'm giving it to you from a man's point of view. That's how we look at it. We on the team.
We're a team.
Yeah. And that's the mentality. Or to hear people really say that. I was talking to a friend of mine recently, and he's between 3 women. And one of the things, I like this one, but it's like that. What some of us think we're going to do is, when the circumstance changes, we think we're going to do better, right? Because I got LB, and she new, and she got something going on, and I'm like, I'm straighten up and fly right, and I might straighten up and fly right for a minute, but the old me shows up. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna keep on doing. So soon as I've had that a couple times, it's
she's not new anymore.
And again, it ain't got nothing. But you see how I made it about you initially. Then as I went on with it, it ain't even about you, because here's my behavior showing up again. Now she need a helper.
Right. You know what I mean? She gonna always need a helper, because let me tell you, I always say, ain't nothing better than good pussy. New pussy. New pussy is always better. I can never compete. Old pussy can never compete with new pussy, because let me tell you, it's new, it's different. So she's good. You loving her, you loving that person. You're betraying your wife or your spouse or even a dick, whatever you want, whichever, male or female. I'm not going to just bash men. Right. I'm just saying it's new. So you might be the best in bed. You might think I'm amazing in bed. But somebody new comes, it's still new. So you still like, I'm willing to cheat because that's new. I don't know what that's like, but I want to try it.
But this is the thing, right? What I've learned too is this is one of the main things that me personally, what I've kind of realized. we are people and we all act off our emotions, right? And this is just what we do. You know what I mean? Some of us can't control our behaviors, you know what I mean? And some of us can. But the main thing is people fail to realize, you know how long the average emotion lasts? 90 seconds. Literally 90 seconds. What it is, the reason that it lasts so long is because we attach all these different stories to some shit that happened to us before, right? So therefore, right. But in reality, what happened is what happened, and what we usually get upset about or drag out really ain't got nothing to do with what happened. It's what happened, then it's a story that we create around what happened. And rest assured, they ain't the same. Now, when you talk about something new, initially, that's nice. You know, we human. So I may see a sister and look at a woman and they like, damn, that's nice. But I don't want to go through the headache of this. So if I got a quarter, you know what I mean? I don't know if I do smash, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? And it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
I tell you,
the older you get, the more I ain't got the time for that.
It's just like I don't have time for that. Nobody wants to do that. I'm not doing that. I don't understand how people are maintaining, you know, the whole lifestyle, because it's a lot of damn work to try to cover up. Because first of all, the lying is in itself, you know, you got to keep up with the lie you told before, and then that lie, you got to remember who you told the lie to.
Don't involve friends.
You got to don't involve friends, because then they got to know. Yes, no, it's just too much.
When we get older, our tolerance for that gets, you know, a little bit less. And we see that, you know, we learn from that, you know. But when we're younger, you know, all that shit you know what they say, you know, you're not a bank robber, you're not a thief till you get caught stealing. You know what I mean? Right. Then you're a thief. You know, because in some people's mind, they just don't see that.
Right.
So even with somebody cheating, you know, this is just normal behavior because this is what I've always done. Right. That shit makes sense in their mind. So therefore, if you got a bunch of unhealthy cheating friends, you goddamn right. It makes sense to everybody. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, what's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? We all doing it. Exactly. But in reality, exactly. And that's really the mentality of the people we surround ourselves with. If you're dealing with some unhealthy people, that shit makes all the sense in the world. But a lot of times when it comes down to that, the older I get, me personally, I can't do it. It takes too much energy because I'm trying to date you. I'm sleeping with you. I'm sleeping with her. Probably I'm hitting her raw. I'm hitting you raw. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't giving me nothing raw without something attached to that.
Right.
You see, women, even when they creep, y'all talk a good game. Oh yeah, I can do this, but y'all got an ulterior motive when y'all come into us. You ain't give them a joke or nothing consistently.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Without an ulterior motive.
Yeah. You want that relationship.
You want an ROI on that. You want a return on your investment somewhere along the way.
Fuck buddy.
That shit sound good. You know what I'm saying? It sounds good, but let me tell you this, because y'all can get real wacky. You know what I'm saying? Because let me tell you this, LB, hold on. See, y'all don't understand the tricks that men really do.
No, go ahead, tell us, break it down.
I ain't gonna get that up. Jokers will be hating on me and shit. It's the reason we put it down the way we put it down. You know what I mean? Certain tricks that we do, you know what I mean? And then, you know, it might not even really be. I'm gonna leave that alone.
I agree. Anyway, I think there are women. But listen, every female is now you can't say that every female, and you didn't say every, but most women. I can't say that even most. There are a few who can just have you as a sex partner and not become emotionally attached.
Okay, so let me ask you that. Okay, and I agree with you. So. A sex partner,
but it's not a whole. It's not 90% of the.
Let's see. What does that look like? What does that look like? So therefore, we creep and we doing our thing. You ain't spending the night. When we done, you getting up out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Look, you got to go. You ain't spending. Because see, certain things that we can do, right? Certain things that we can do to women, and some women I can text you and say, hey, good morning, every morning. And in your mind, that's creating something.
Yeah.
Hey, call me when you get home. Let me know you got home. Now, me and you just fucking. And it's like, okay, you come through. All right, then I'll holler at you next time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this is it. But how many, like you say, can really, really do that? Why you think men buy pussy? Why y'all think men buy pussy?
No. I don't
answer that question for me, LB. Why?
I don't know why men. I have no idea. Like, I've never even given it a thought why men go and buy it. I mean.
You know why?
Because it's less hard.
It's a fair exchange, It's a fair exchange. It's an act.
That's like no headache.
It's an act. Look, here. I paid for a service. Look, let me do it. Let me get my thing off, and I'm going about my business. Now, is that cheating? Hell no, because you know why?
You paid for it.
I ain't We ain't texting back and forth. We ain't talking to each other back and forth. Like literally, okay, cool, here we go. All right,
but that's because people can't be straight up. Well, a lot of women say that they can handle that.
Of course y'all do, and you can't.
So that's why you feel like, let me just go pay for it, because she says she just wants to.
Because you know why? At the end of the day, this is the thing. I care about the person I'm in a relationship with. I really care about them. But if I did want to go something, if I'm out of town, right? And I'm out of town, what usually happens out of town stays out of town.
Absolutely.
Men travel. If you're a dude of substance and you move around, you probably got a pussy budget. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, same thing. If you in Vegas, you got money you gambling with, and you gonna buy some pussy. I mean, that's just the reality. I love my wife. I love the shit out of the sister I'm dealing with. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, this may just be a reality of just pure recreation. That's it. It ain't got nothing to do with you.
Right.
I don't love my partner any less. I don't love my wife any less. But at the end of the day, if an opportunity presents itself, but see, y'all misconception of us is we'll fuck a snake, and a lot of us won't. Some of us will, but some of us won't.
Because you know what? You ain't never lied. Because I do.
That's a misconception.
I just think they'll fuck anything. I just think most men, I ain't gonna say all men, most men will fuck anything. They have no standards. Mm-hmm. It's like, I'll sleep with her. It doesn't matter. I'll sleep with whoever.
Let me say this.
Because it's new.
No. Right. Let me say this, right? Even if, and let me tell you from a man's point of view, right? I'm strictly speaking for the brothers, right? Mm-hmm. If a man, a prime example, I got a buddy of mine, and he always tells me, he says, we was in Europe last year, and they got all of the red light districts and all that. And he was saying, Doc, I'm scared to buy some pussy because when you make a certain amount of money, when you reach a certain amount, you become very, very cautious in the way that we move. Mm-hmm. So prime example, me being a business owner or whatever, and then I'm riding down the street and I see a sister on the bus stop and she's looking good and she got a gigantic ass, just what I like. Mm-hmm. The likelihood of me pulling over to the bus stop and say, hey, blah, 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 is damn near slim to none. Mm-hmm. Because in reality, I have probably more to lose by this person, and I'm not knocking nobody on the bus stop, but obviously if you walking down the street in the middle of the daytime and you ain't at no job, more than likely your lifestyle or my lifestyle are completely different. Right. So therefore, do I take that risk of whatever, because I ain't bringing you to my house and then all that, it's a lot to go with, it's a lot of work. Right. So the likelihood of that ain't going to happen for me. Like, I ain't going to mess with that. So at times, we're not going to fuck a snake, because at times, if you got something going for you, like I say what my buddy told me, and I kind of joked him about it. He said, once you make that first million, you watch you get very cautious then, because you don't want to put yourself in those trick bag situations to the point where you'll lose all behind me just trying to get a nut.
Yeah. It's not worth it.
Right.
Exactly. So a lot of us really don't hit. Well, we'll fuck a snake. No, a lot of us won't.
Do you think that comes
maybe
with
a goat, but not a snake?
Do you think that too comes with not just your financial stability, but with maturity?
Maturity. Yeah. Strictly maturity. Because did I talk like this at 38, 39? Hell no. You know what I mean?
You're going to fuck that snake. 99.9%.
I may have thought about it. I may have put a little bit more energy into it. Right. And I think the older I get personally, like my tolerance for those type of things, it's easier to say, let me go ahead and get what I want from the person I'm with. And I have no problem sharing that with you. Like, look, this is what I want. This is what I like. Let's make it work.
But like, even without the financial stability or maturity level, if you, like we were saying, it's just too much work dealing with sometimes these extra folks.
It's your perception of what's work.
But like, if you think about it though, why would, if you got this so-called snake and you don't really know what she might be bringing to the table, why would you even go there?
Because it's new.
But see, the thing is, and nobody.
It doesn't matter. They don't think about her being crazy. It's not. You're not thinking with your head. You're not thinking with your mind. You're not thinking rational. You're thinking she look good. I want that. My woman may not never find out. It may be a one-time thing. I'm not thinking about I'm long term. I'm thinking shit, the bus stop. I want to fuck her. It's over. Let's do it.
But what do y'all do? Let me tell you the difference. I think between men and women. You all are more methodical in doing what y'all gonna do. So if you got a joke and you gonna give them some, unless it's just like some first night we out of town, I'm at a swingers party or something. But if it's that one guy, and because to me, this is what I really think: I think I read something one time where they say everybody got somebody in the wings. Mm-hmm. Whether it's a dude at the gym, a dude at the office. Right. You got